Well. What do we got here? It's fucking Earth Day, baby. You all don't know me, but that's all right. What you do know is we're on fucking the same planet, all right? I hope. Maybe if you took a little something, you might be might be on the moon. I'm not. I've been sober for like 22 days now. So go me. That's not what this video is about. This video is about our planet and our responsibility just as tool using organisms, and we got these brain things. Let's put them to good use. And I don't know how it is, worldwide. There's some places where it's hard. You got to do what you got to do, but here in the United States, we got it pretty easy, Like, the hardest thing you got to do is which food do you want to get delivered to your house, Or how can I get my Instagram page to get more followers? Or there's more realistic problems, things like that. But what I'm trying to say is we have the ability to make change and to take a little more responsibility for our luxuries. Like, just because we can get it doesn't mean we should get it and should have it. Just for example, we have running water, hot running water, right? That's wonderful. I love a hot shower. Not too hot, though. That shit dries your skin out. But it's kind of a little sensitive, But if you have a shower head that you can turn off when you're like lathering up, turn that shit off. It's a small little adjustment, and it's not that bad. Plus, when you turn it back on, you get a nice blast of hot water after that. At least mine does. I mean, if you don't have a shower head connected, I rent, and we just got a shower head connected. Like, you can save a lot of water and have a pretty nice shower. Check that shit out. I mean, that's kind of a win-win, Use less water, and, you got some special little nozzles you can get all freaky deaky with. So you're just missing out if you're not doing that. So just saying. If you don't have that, you can just turn the whole thing off. That's kind of a pain in the ass. I don't blame you if you don't. But when you are washing dishes, it ain't that much of a pain in the ass to just turn off your running water when you're soaping up your dishes. When you're scraping them off, you're working a dish, you don't need water constantly running on that shit. Especially if you already got all the chunks off and you're just soaping it up. I hand wash all my shit, so if you're a dishwasher person, don't use a fucking dishwasher. I don't know, those things suck. I just use mine as a dry rack. It's very inefficient. It's blasting water willy-nilly. But you're busy. I get it. You can at the very least, if you go outside and you see some trash just laying around, pick up the fucking trash. Especially if you're going home or something. You're coming out of your car, you're about to go home, you'll be able to wash your hands. I understand masks are gross. You don't want to pick up someone else's mask off the ground. If your hands are free and like I can open my doorknob with this hand, I can pick up like a couple of trashes with this hand, pick it up, walk, there's a dumpster, blam, kind of nice little walk, kind of a victory lap. I mean, if you have to do it for the other people to see you, great. But that's not what it's about. It's about you got these things, you got the time, you got the ability, you see the fucking trash. You can pick it up, Not every day, not every time, just sometimes. People see that and they'll be like, I should do that. Smokers, cigarette smokers. Man, I used to smoke cigarettes. Hopefully I don't again, but, I might. I don't know. I've recently quit. And I know how awesome cigarettes are, but they're also really shitty for the planet. The least you can do is not flick them fucking every which way. Put them in your pocket. Your pocket already stinks. You got cigarettes in there. You got cigarette hands. You're basking in cigarette smoke. Yeah, you're kidding to yourself if you think you're not. You can spray shit. You can wash these. Danya. Guilt trip. But anyways. Yeah, I mean, put in your pocket or get a little bin, like get a little tin, like an Altoids can or an empty pack. Put them in there. Or just, I'm done. Find a good spot to put it. And by put, I mean like in the trash. In the fucking trash. The last thing I want to talk about, maybe the last thing, is being a responsible consumer. What I mean by this is there are some products, first of all, so some things we just don't need and we buy, and then it's like, you got to get rid of it. If you're in that spot where there's something you have you don't want, especially like a big thing like TV or like furniture, this big awkward shit, try to take every measure you can before you throw that shit in the garbage. Put it up on Craigslist. Ask your friends. See what the hauling dump services are like. I see all too many times like good looking stuff that's just like by the trash that gets rained on and destroyed. Like it could have been, someone could have used that. At the very least, someone could have taken it and repurposed it, or like, dispose of it properly. And now it's just sitting there getting shitty. The way I see it, if I'm going to buy it, I'm responsible for its entire life cycle. So if there's something that's like, I don't know how to dispose of that, I'm not going to buy it. And I encourage you to do the same thing. Or if something is like just excessively plasticky and you can get something that's like metal or glass, get that shit because it recycles a lot better. At the very least, it doesn't release as much toxins into the soil when it's, decomposing, when it's breaking down. Plastic does break down eventually, but it releases a bunch of chemicals. I know science. Like, don't quote me on this shit. I just know it's a little bit better, And metal, you can melt metal down. Glass is amazing. All kinds of shit with glass. Just keep these things in mind, Even if just like one time, one decision, and encourage people around you to do the same. It should always be considered when making purchases on what's the life cycle of this product? When it's all done, when I've gotten all the usage out of it, or I want to replace it, what am I going to do with it? I can understand, like I'm not rich myself, like sometimes you got to buy the cheap shit that's plasticky as fuck and sucks. You're going to have to get rid of it. It might be too shitty to throw in the trash or to donate, so you're like, it just ends up in the trash. It happens sometimes. Fuck, don't kill yourself over it, but just keep it in mind. If you don't need it, don't buy it. And if you can donate it, give it away, sell it, I guess. And if you just do one of these things, one little change, just one time, it's easier to do it the next time. Because things are going to get harder before they get better if we keep this up. And again, I don't know how the world is. I know there's other, industrialized nations like the United States that we do have more in general than we need. And we're just getting more and more comfortable and expectant of these high level luxuries, Like we got fucking computers in our pocket, we got so much. We want more and more and more. Then they've got it. Why don't I have it? We should be we should be grateful to be alive and to be able to share this gorgeous planet with so many other organisms, Trees, the birds, the fucking rocks, man. Like, how much history in a goddamn rock? Just because it doesn't have a heartbeat doesn't mean, it doesn't have, there's not something there. Everything is made of atoms and electrons vibrating. Everything is vibrating, man. Bro, I'm not on drugs. I'm just saying, like, you think about it, everything is alive in that aspect, And we have the ability to take care of it. We have these tools. With our voices, with our hands, with our minds. That's, I don't know you believe in, but I kind of feel like that's kind of our purpose in a way. Is like, we're here to help the balance, of nature, and we don't. Like I don't. Like I'm not perfect. I fucking throw away shit I shouldn't and buy excess crap and things like that. It's just kind of how things are now. But I think people are getting more aware of it, and it's been going on for a while. It'd be nice if we sped it up a little bit and we put aside some of this bullshit that we don't need. I guess that's all I have to say. And it's not just Earth Day, man. Every fucking day is Earth Day. We take care of your fellow human beings. Take care of your fellow, just everything. Just fucking stop being so goddamn selfish. You know, I'm saying this to myself too. By the way, okay? I'm in here with you. That's all I got to say.